everybody. Welcome to a special short here on Theme Park Nerds. As you can tell, we're still wearing the same clothes because we are talking up a storm tonight.
Been wearing
let's
it
talk
for
about,
a week.
Let's talk about everyone's favorite subject in the entire universe, Fastpass Plus. Mike, take it away, buddy.
Part of the next-gen system. So the new thing that's coming out in Disney World right now, and possibly Disneyland and Hong Kong and Tokyo and Paris and whoever else wants to put a bunch of money into stupidness. So the big new thing that's already being test driven over at Disney World is Fastpass Plus, whereas if you've ever been to a Disney park before, the current/old Fastpass system is a ticket. You put it into a machine, gives you a little sheet of paper. It says come back between noon and 1 o'clock. You go into Fastpass between noon and 1 o'clock. You show your little ticket. They say move along. You go into the ride. You show your ticket again. They take it. You get on the ride. Yay. Nice. The new version is you get a little wristband that is your ticket. It's your Fastpass. It's your key. It's your DNA. It's your firstborn child. It's everything you ever want it to be. And so now you go up to the Fastpass machine and you go boop. And then you're supposed to remember your time and know it. And then when you're
going to be sent to your cell phone.
Commit to memory. Okay, so that time that you totally committed to your memory, you show up at that time and remember it, and you go boop, and it lets you, then the cast member goes move along, and everything's great. So here's my concern, and if there's any cast member friends out there, because you better be watching us by now. So Parker and I have both worked at Disney attractions. We have done Fastpass Return, Merge. We've done all of it.
Yes.
It's hard enough getting people to only come back in line at their designated time when they have a ticket that says their designated time and you're under a giant clock that says their designated time. Because we all know you get this crowd of about 100 people at 2 minutes before every single 5-minute interval going, can we get in early? 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 And you say, no, wait for it. Okay, come on. But now you don't have a ticket. You just got to boop. How annoying is it going to be with everybody saying, can I try my thing now? Can I try it now? How about no? How about no? It just hurts my head.
I mean, I totally get what Fastpass Plus is going to do. I completely understand it. I
Nothing.
100%. No,
Make it complicated for no reason.
It's not going to not do anything. The idea of it is that it's going to help make the parks more friendly, in the idea that if Disney knows that Epcot has 100,000 people that have already decided, you know what, I'm going to Epcot this day, they can better staff Epcot that day. And if certain fast passes are already out for a certain attraction at a certain time, guess what? Rotation's not going through, and you're not going to get to go take a pee break, Peter Bear. It's not going to happen. So, you know what? It's not going to happen. The idea is really good in the fact that it's going to help all the parks and help the flow of it. You know what? They're going to help if at Magic Kingdom, if Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain and for some reason Country Bear Jamboree are all like really, really heavy with people, they can throw out freaking Woody and Jesse and do like some little hoedown in the middle and just have people kind of go to that, and it's more entertainment. The idea is to help the flow of the parks, and I completely understand that. The thing that I don't get is that, to me, it's paperless FastPass, but you still have to have an attendant there to make sure that people don't abuse it. Like, it's fine that you don't have to hand a person your ticket, they scan it, it's good, and you come on through. Now you take your wristband, you push it up against the thing, and then the person that's standing next to the gate with an iPad, a giant check mark comes up, and then the gate opens and you can go in the park. Why did that have to change? Why did you spend so much money on making an automated gate system that opens up? That was
I want to go back. Okay, we'll get to the entrance turnstiles in a whole nother issue. Okay. But let's talk about your little Disney's going to plan their parks better because of who's booked online at FastPass.
That's going to happen for like a month. And then it's going to just be...
No, not even. So just for those of you that don't know, part of the other big rollout in this next-gen initiative is that they want you to be able to book your fast passes in advance online before your vacation begins, and they're also rolling out more fast pass attractions again because it works so well.
Everything is going to be fast pass,
and so that you have
you're
more,
going to be able to fast pass,
which
the
we
parades.
already did. Animal Kingdom, every single attraction, show, everything had fast pass for an entire year,
fast pass
and it
the
did
bathroom next
nothing.
to Pizza-fari.
You could get a fast pass for It's Tough to Be a Bug, the show that has never had a queue ever. You can get a fast pass for, and their whole, everybody said that their whole back thought was, okay, now you don't have to wait in line, you're going to be in the shops, you're going to be eating, you're going to be spending money. That didn't happen. People just milled about, and people just sit in front of the attraction and wait for their time. So, and here we are again with this whole Fast Pass is the second coming. Fast Pass is going to let Disney plan everything out, and they're going to organize their lives around it. Disney has probably one of the most, calculated attendance strategies as anyone I've ever seen. They control 86% of the hotels that their guests stay at. So they know based on occupancy, based on their extra magic hours, based on the day of the week, based on where it closest to a holiday, they already have a fairly accurate gauge on how many people are going to be in the park that day. Whether or not they're all going to be attacking Splash Mountain or Space Mountain or Matterhorn or Haunted Mansion or whatever at any given hour really doesn't factor in. It's not like you're going to be able to mobilize a parade when the 1 hour you find out the Haunted Mansion is going to be slammed. I don't think knowing that your bookings for FastPass in advance or up are going to change any of their strategies around park attendance. What it's only going to do is you're going to end up with those people who are either local or dumb. Well, not dumb, just don't have the knowledge and the planning to know that you need to plan every instant of your Disney vacation. They just don't do it. They're stuck in a standby line that's 40 hours long because there's 6 people interested in FastPass. Because we all know, especially from working Magic Kingdom, that it takes a few days for people, the first timers to a park like Disney World, a resort like Disney World, to get used to the rules and the systems. There's tons of people who already don't get the one FastPass at a time rule or one every 2 hours. They don't understand what FastPass is or that it's when it first comes in, and all think that the FastPass machines are charging something to their room. And so now you have your little wristband that has your firstborn child's DNA on it.
And it really does charge stuff to the room now.
And it does. Well, I mean, your key card did too when it was your ticket, and that's why everybody got all freaked out. They thought they were going to get charged for FastPass the second they put it in. And now, not only do they have to come to that realization when they get into the park, and on the busy days, FastPasses are going to be gone before the park opens. Space Mountain and Splash Mountain on 4th of July weekend are not going to have a single FastPass ticket left at opening. And they're going to be stuck with Country Bears.
Country Bears and rafts over to an island that has no sunscreen.
If you remember back when Animal Kingdom had that one-stop FastPass place in front of Tough to Be a Bug, where you could get Everest,
which I thought for Animal Kingdom, perfect, because it's already a huge park.
Yeah. You're not going to, walking all the way to Everest and then walking all the way to Safari to see your FastPasses, it's going to take that full 2-hour window.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, because you have the option to book it online anyway, I'm sure that online, you probably go on your phone and book them if you really had everything keyed in right. But what's going to be interesting if they do make another attempt at a one-stop FastPass shop, where like they did Animal Kingdom years ago, where if they take a storefront in Main Street or a storefront in Future World or a storefront in Hollywood Boulevard, and make a FastPass Central where you just kind of beep yourself, pick all your rides for the day, and do it. If they ever go that route, I think no matter what they do, I think that the FastPass kiosks at the attraction are going to stay forever as long as FastPass exists. It's because you're always going to have those people who don't get it. You have those people they're new, they're the first time in the parks, and they don't understand what the prep is, and they're going to walk right past that FastPass store and not realize that FastPass exists until they get to the attraction, and they're going to want a FastPass. So no matter what, I think you're still going to have at least a couple machines at each attraction to get your FastPass, digital, paper, whatever. I think they could still do a centralized location in each park if they could get someplace big enough to handle the capacity on a bigger day of people all wanting to go to the one place to get all their FastPasses. Because let's face it, if you're at Magic Kingdom or Epcot or Studios, It's going to take a much bigger facilities to handle the crowds who are going to want to stop by and pick their fast passes in the morning before they go out, especially that first morning right after rope drop. It's going to be nuts.
So Epcot, you have to go through an American Adventure and sit through the show to get to Fastpass Central.
It's good.
It is. It's very good. It's 25 minutes long.
You want Fastpass Central to be where the chicken fingers are.
Now, at the studios, you have to ride the backlot tour in its entirety.
Torture.
Yes. And you have to answer a trivia question about the studio tour to make sure you're paying attention.
Yes.
Magic Kingdom, you have to go all the way back into New Fantasyland, and you already have to have a reservation for dinner at Be Our Guest in order to get the Fast Pass for that day.
No, you need to ride Stitch's Great Escape.
Stitch's Great Escape, and then the upper level of it is where they keep them with the old millionaire pedestals. Boom. Reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle. There is a trail.
That's enough of a rant on Fastpass today.
Hidden.
Parker's still going.
There is a trail.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, nerds. That's enough of a Fastpass rant for today. We want to hear your 2 cents, so go on to Facebook, go on to Twitter, YouTube, whatever you'd like. Put your comments on what you think the future of Disney's Fastpass is. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you enraged by it as much as I think I kind of am? So do it. Share with us. Talk. Let's see what your thoughts are.
I want to read your tweets. That's all I got. I'm awful. I'm from the Midwest, but I think I'm hilarious. Anyways, you guys have a great week. Thanks for listening. Make sure, like Mike said, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, read our blog, send us money, do anything that you want. It's crazy, you know.
Later, nerds.